Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Tony Rizano, and this is episode 355 of the world famous, the University Love, the best podcast in 1, 2, 3 galaxies. Ladies and gentlemen, you and I, we just call this show Online Marketing Moves. And we are coming to you live today. Today is August the 4th, 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing today? Ladies and gentlemen, today, this episode, we are going to discuss why having a lot of followers doesn't not mean you are making a lot of money. Okay? So the key is, the thing you want to do is you want to be able to generate income from your business. You know, if you have 1 million followers and nobody ever buys anything from you, what's the point of that? There is no point. It's just kind of kaput. Okay? So you want to make sure when you have an audience, you want to make sure that you are an affiliate for something. You want to make sure you are trying to sell them something. You are driving them somewhere, to an email list, to an app somewhere, so you can start making money. You know, you don't want to be one of these people who build up millions and millions of followers and just producing free content, free everything, and then turn around and says, and 2 years, 3 years later, you're like, hey, pay for something. They're gonna be like, yeah, okay, I'm not paying for anything. So um don't fall into that trap. Do not fall into that hole. I'm an affiliate for this program, and I haven't really been doing much with them lately, but they a lot of times they send these messages, and they're like, these people have amassed 30,000 followers on TikTok, or this, that, and the other, and that's good, that's great, and everything like that. But is it producing money? Are they making money, or do they just have a big following? I mean, you can have a big following as much as you want, but if the people are not going to pay, the people are not going to buy, then what's the point of that? The goal here, the key is here. The thing you want to do is make money. I saw a video about a YouTube star, a YouTube personality, however you want to call them. And apparently they had 15 million to, I think it was either 15 million or 20 million, something like that. So they had 15 million followers on their YouTube channel. And then they decided that they were going to do a boxing match. This is very strange. So they decided it's going to host a fight night and have these different TikTok people and YouTube people come. I've never heard any of these people, but you know how that goes. It doesn't matter. But the guy thought just because he had 22 million followers, he's going to sell 2 million pay-per-view buys. Ladies and gentlemen, I think the top MMA fighters normally get 1 million or 2 million pay-per-view buys. A YouTube personality is not going to get 2 million buys off a pay-per-view unless you are fighting Floyd Mayweather, unless you are fighting Manny Pacquiao, unless you are fighting Mike Tyson. If you're not fighting any of these gentlemen, then your pay-per-view buys for you, even though you might have 20 million followers and another TikTok personality, is going to be very low. You're not going to make all the money you think. Why? Because these people get your content for free. They follow you because it's free. Following you, you can get people to follow you for free, but are people going to pay for what you have to say? Are people going to pay to see you speak? Are people going to pay to hear your voice? Are people going to pay for your book? Are they going to pay for you? That is the key, and that's where you want to get to. The harder you work at that, the more you figure that out, the better off you will be. Because at the end of the day, no matter what anybody tells you, we are all salesmen. Everybody's here to sell somebody something. Okay? It doesn't have to be evil. It doesn't have to be, disingenuous. You don't have to be a con man to be a salesman. We are all salesmen. We've all sold ourselves to somebody. Okay. Matter of fact, I was thinking about this on my ride home today with my little baby. I said, well, the little baby is gonna have to be sold that me and my wife, or of course, she's gonna figure out that we are her parents, and then we're gonna have to sell her on the belief system that we have. It's not gonna be the permanent belief system that she has, but for the time that she lives in a house, a lot of things that she's gonna incorporate is gonna be from us. And then as she gets older, she's gonna go more into the outside world. But for her first few years, the things that we tell her, the things that we show her, she's gonna think that's how things work in the world. So we have to sell ourselves to our child, which we all have to sell ourselves to somebody, to be in a relationship, to be in a partnership, a business, whatever. So, at the end of the day, while you are building a following, while you're building a fan base, make sure you are working on different ways that you can sell something to them, give something to them, sell something to them. You want to start translating followers into dollars. Okay. The faster you can do that, the better off you will be. The more you can do that, the better off you will be. You don't want to be one of these people who are just giving out too much free stuff. Too much free stuff will lead to the people you don't want to buy. You want people to buy from you. You want people to be regular. You want people to be customers. You want people to be, kind of, you just want repeat business. You want to be the corner store, and people say, "Let me go down to the corner store and pick up a book, pick up a magazine, pick up something." You want to be the store that people return to, not the. You don't want to be the store where somebody goes there like every 5 years and buys $100 item, and they don't show back up for another 5 years. No, you want to be the corner store. You want to be the Walmart. You want to be the Target. You want to be a store that people come back to all the time to buy stuff, to buy things. You might give a free sample every now and then, like Costco, but hey, Costco gives free samples. Costco makes a lot of money, so keep that in mind. And always be thinking about how you can, show people that, hey, buy this, or be thinking, what can I do to get people to buy? And so you want to study up on salesmanship. You want to study up on that kind of stuff. All right. Just don't always think I have 2 million followers, I'm rich. No, you have 2 million followers. You have 2 million followers. That doesn't mean they're gonna leave YouTube and go with you. Okay. So don't get the big head. Keep that in mind. All right. So get out there, work on that. There are different things you can do. There are different things that you can do to work on your salesmanship. There's different things you can do to work on, how to go about selling to people, go about telling, storytelling, all kinds of things. All right. So keep this in mind. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the podcast. That is it for today. We will be back tomorrow with all new episode of Online Marketing Moves. But until then, my name is Tony Rizzano. Thank you for listening. And as always, everybody, peace. Oh, yes. And ladies and gentlemen, do not forget, question of the day coming soon. If you have a question, email the show. Email me, Tony at onlinemarketingmoves.com. That's Tony at onlinemarketingmoves.com. And we will start whipping out the question of the day. Question, answer. We'll say your name, where you're from, all that good stuff. So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, peace.